Good morning, everyone. This is Elayne at Anabellas. Welcome back to Flosstube number 38. I'm so glad that you're here. If you're a new subscriber, thanks for tuning in. I'm happy that you found me. And if you're a returning subscriber, thanks so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me every Friday. I really, really appreciate it. This channel is about cross-stitch and quilting and paper crafting. And my personal motto is that for all things cross-stitch and quilting and paper craft related, it's okay to be perfectly imperfect. So I introduced that motto last week, and it was so neat to see how many people subscribe to the same philosophy, that, you know, they understand that we're all imperfect, we all have flaws, and it's okay when we're creating something to make mistakes and to still display it and not to beat ourselves up too much. I had some fun last week watching a bunch of FLOSSTUBERS, and one of the new FLOSSTUBERs, well, he's not new, but he's new to Elayne because I didn't know about him, is XcrossStitch. So he is really fun. I'm going to link his channel below. And he talked about a piece that he's working on. Let me look at my notes. It's called Spirits of the Dead. And he started stitching it on a piece of 32 count linen. And I just love him. He was so honest and so genuine about that he couldn't do it. And that, you know, like I am with linen, no, can't do it. But he was so honest and so genuine that he said, you know, he's going to go ahead and stitch it now. He's going to start over and he's going to stitch it on a 16 count Ada. So good for him, and him, you know, also understanding and agreeing that being perfectly imperfect is perfectly fine. So that was kind of fun. And then I didn't mention this before, but I kind of wanted to mention it now. Just Keep Stitching in conjunction with their local LNS, I guess every year or so they do a StitchCon. So I didn't mention it back when it first opened up for registrations, but I am registered. I don't know if I got in or not, but I am registered for StitchCon 2022, and I'm going to list the link below if you're not familiar with what StitchCon is. I guess it's where FLOSSTUBERS come together with maybe some folks that enjoy watching their channels in Ohio, and spend some time getting to know one another a little bit better and stitching and doing some fun things. So that is going to be the first and second weekend in June of 2022. So if I get in, I'll let you know. And if you want to learn more about it, you can check out the link below. And then I wanted to tell you about this wonderful thing that Hands-On Designs and Lady Dot Creates have come together to do. They have created something called the Philanthropic Pumpkin. And this is a limited edition kit that will only be available through Hands-On Design and through Lady Dot Creates, unless you go to the retreat they're having. I think it's this week or this weekend. But the proceeds from, or some of the proceeds from this limited edition Philanthropic Pumpkin Kit, I can't say that after my first cup of coffee, I need another one, is going to go towards Special Olympics. And the actual charity is Special Olympics Iowa, and they also are very instrumental and active in Sioux City Knights Special Olympics. So if you're not familiar with either of those organizations, pardon me, I'm going to link, you know, Kathy's Hands-On Design below and Lady Dot Creates, and I'm sure if you go to their websites, you'll be able to learn more about this wonderful, wonderful project that they're doing. And the pumpkin is absolutely adorable. Oh my goodness, I want one for myself. I hope I'm going to be able to get one. But check it out. It's really, really cool. And it's a great cause. So, you know, that's something that I just wanted to be sure to put out there. So this week was kind of busy. I don't know what I was doing. I was busy in the shop, and I was busy with my coaching business. I spent some time, you know, working with some caregivers that are kind of struggling caring for their loved one who has Alzheimer's. So I did spend a little bit of time this week coaching some of my caregivers, which, you know, it brings me great joy and a great sense of satisfaction that I'm able to help them. So I didn't get in as much stitching time as I wanted to, but I did get a couple finishes done. So I'm going to show you some of my finishes. I'm going to show you some store haul. I'm going to show you some items that aren't in the shop yet, but were just released this morning, that I printed out the paper pattern just to show you in case you want to get on and grab those before they sell out. So there's some new designs to show you there. And I'll show you some of my WIPs. I did stitch, but just not very much. So, and then kids, let's see. I saw the girls obviously here at work, and Courtney's holding steady. We're still on baby watch, no baby yet. But I am going to spend the day tomorrow with baby Colton and babysit him, me and Poppy, Terry. So we're looking forward to that. So get some grandbaby time in. And then my birthday's next week, so I'm hoping that, you know, I don't know if all my kids will come, but I'm hoping I'll get to spend some time with my kids next week. Okay, let me show you some of my finishes. So I told you that I had stitched Autumn Notes, and this is by Shepherd's Bush. And then last week I showed you the fabric I was going to use to complete the pillow. So this is my little finish on Autumn Notes, and there's the back. And I put 2 little buttons there, but I put a blog post up. If you go to anabellas.net, that is where I blog and where I'll be blogging more often now that I have some free time because the girls are in the shop with me. But if you want to see how I completed this pillow and how I finished it, you can go ahead and pop on the blog. It's very simple. It's a very simple pillow, and you can use the same design idea for smalls or for anything. It doesn't have to be, you know, for a large pillow or a medium-sized pillow. You can use the same design for pretty much any finishing that you'd like to do. So this is my sweet little pillow. I love it. It sits on my my coffee table in my family room. So that was one of my finishes. And then the other is, which I haven't shown you before, this is Hello Winter. Now, if you watched one of my very early FlosStube videos, you probably saw my finished piece. So I was able to actually, yesterday, finish this beautiful pillow for Christmas. So this is my Hello Winter. This fabric we carry in the shop. It's a Bella bundle. But there, oops, see the back, because I still have to, this is where I stuff it. I do cut a little X and then I stuff it. I sew these pieces together by hand, and then I put a little piece of coordinating fabric on it and a button or 2. So this is it, and I just think it came out so cute. I love these snow pom-poms by Lady Dot Creates, but there you go. Isn't that neat? So fun. And again, just go to the blog on Anabellas if you want to learn how to make this. It takes me 30 minutes max, so it's a really quick, easy finish. And there you go. I love it. So that is Hello Winter by Plum Street Samplers. So that is another finish I had. And then we have, okay, so let me show you this. So I don't have my JBW Designs finished ornament yet because I stitch one a week, and the week's not over, but I did start it. So the one I'm doing this week is, excuse my nails, I gotta have a manicure, is the little heart right here, and that was last week's ornament, and then this is this week. So that is how much I've gotten done so far. This is 16 count Christmas red Ada. We do have this in the shop. I don't have a lot of it, but I have some of it that I'm using to, you know, stitch the ornaments that she has on red. And then if you look at the back of the book, that's how she finished it. And I'm gonna probably finish it the same way. So isn't that cute? Very fun. So JBW Designs, if you want to stitch up some quick little ornaments, I recommend that you check out her series. She has 3 books, and this is Christmas Ornaments 3. Then I have a start because we had our first sit and stitch in on Tuesday. Oh my goodness, it was so much fun. And for those ladies that joined and tuned in and spent, you know, 2 hours with me, I had so much fun with you guys. It was great. And if you'd like to join our sit and stitch in, it's going to be every Tuesday. It starts at 7. We went till 9, but you can come and go, you know, as life calls you to. We're working on Winter Rose Manor. by Brenda Gervais and with I Needle and Thread. And you don't have to stitch this necessarily. It's just something that, I mentioned that I wanted to stitch with folks. So if you'd like to, you can stitch that. We had a couple people that stitched other things. So we started it. I'm using all the called for floss, and I'm stitching it on a 14 count Country French Mocha Ada. So here is, whoops, I got some fabric hanging on the back. This is how much I've completed so far, and I just love it. So this is, where's the book? So here is what I've completed. I've done all of this, the vine, and then I'm starting to put in all of the flowers. Isn't that great? I'm probably going to work on it a little bit this weekend. A lot of us had started it, did make a lot of progress. So if you want to start it and then, pop in on Tuesday when we do our sit and stitch in, that's fine. And if you're interested, I need to send you a Zoom invite. Just send me an email to info@anabellas.net and put in the subject line sit and stitchin', and we will be sure to send you an invite. And then you can pop on and stitch along with us, which is fun. So I really love this design. It's really pretty. And my goal is to have this done by Christmas, but we'll see how that plays out. Then I did work on my Quaker Pumpkin by Hello from Liz Matthews. I didn't get as much done as I wanted. I'm stitching this on 18 count ivory. So what you saw last time that I showed it is that I had finished this much. And then yesterday and the day before, I finished the bottom part here, started here, and I had to correct a mistake I made, which I had mentioned, all of this. So that's coming along nicely. I'm enjoying it. My goal this weekend is to finish this up so I can move on to a different color because I am over the gold. I'm just so funny about that. I'm excited about getting to some of the oranges. So, that's my goal, is to get the big motif done and then move along to the left or right and start getting in some of those nice, pretty pumpkins. So there you go. That's it. That's really all I have as far as my WIPs this week. I do have a haul for Elayne. I've decided to stitch the Nutcracker tree. This is also our pattern of the week. So if you check us out every week, I always try to highlight a pattern that I think you guys might like. And I put it on sale in the shop just for the weekend so that you can grab it. So it is the Nutcracker tree. I've kitted it up for myself. So I'm using all the called for floss. And I have a needle minder, and I have the needles that I'm going to be using. I just have to get my project bag, and I don't have any project bags right now that are not in use, so other than the Amazon ones. So I'm on the hunt for more project bags. Now, what Tiny Modernist stitched on in the model was a 32 count linen Snow on Aqua. So you can see that there's some really pretty modeling in it. Well, I went on Etsy because, as you know, I'm over and not going to beat myself up for not caring to stitch on linen. And I found Snow on Aqua 14 count by DoveStitchDotCom, and her link is below. She is lovely. The fabric should be here any day. I'll show it to you next week, but I'm thrilled that I was able to find the same fabric in a 14 count by DoveStitchDotCom. And I'm going to reach out to her. If I like the way the fabric feels and I like it in my hand and I think it's great quality, which I'm sure it will be, then I'm probably going to start selling some of the fabric in the shop. So I'm going to work with her and see if maybe we're able to come up with something that works so that I can offer all of you Ada lovers some beautiful additional Ada fabrics, that are hand-dyed. So fun. Okay, let me see what else I have. A little bit of sad news. Let me have a sip of coffee. For all of you that know and follow Annie Belcher of Anniebees Designs, she reported last week, sadly, that she lost her husband to COVID. So Anniebees was participating in the Needlework Expo, and on the very first day, it was announced that she wasn't going to be able to attend her booth because due to medical reasons. So although a lot of you placed pre-orders for Expo items, I've been in the process of refunding you those items because I don't want to hound her. She needs to take time, and she did send us an email, you know, everybody, that, you know, she's going to spend some time now with her family. And I don't know when she's going to be back to work. But because, you know, it could be weeks, who knows? I don't want you to have to wait for your other items that are part of your orders that you placed. So if you ordered anything Expo from Anniebees, you can expect that I'll refund that for you. And then when she does get back into her shop and ships everything, I'll shoot you an email and let you know that the item is available and you can repurchase it if you so choose. So I just want to honor her and, you know, give her family the space she needs. So send some good thoughts her way. I'm sure it's a very difficult time. So let's see what else I have for you. Let me show you some store haul that came in. We didn't get in a lot, but I want to show you some things. Now, I've shown this previously. This is a cross-stitch Christmas book, and I love it. I have, you know, shown it and am stitching, going to plan to stitch some of the items out of the book. The book is, how many pages is this? Oh, I don't know. It's like 125 pages. So lots of pages, lots of absolutely gorgeous designs. It's full color. I love this Scandinavian. So I have a few of these left, so I wanted to mention that. I can't show you the pattern, but oh, hold on, let me see. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? That is stunning. So I wanted to show you that. And then I got in another one, which I wanted to show you. So you haven't seen this before. This is a cross-stitch Christmas Warmest Wishes. So here is the back. This is available too. And I have a limited number of these. I think I have 8, not very many. But I wanted to offer it. And I didn't pull one of these for myself. Now, darn it. Now that I'm looking at it, I have 7, guys. I'm sorry. If it says I have 8, take one away because I'm going to have 7 because I'm taking this one home. Look at that. Oh, I could stitch Christmas all year long. Could you stitch Christmas all year long? I certainly can. So I can't go through the whole book with you, obviously, for time purposes. But it's different than the first book that I showed you. Wow, look at that. Oh, it's so cute. The colors are different. Very pretty. So many pretty pastels. And there you go. So if you'd like, you can check those out. Those 2 books are available. Warmest Wishes is new. Then we got in a few, this is random. This is not holiday related, at least not Christmas or fall. This is from Cooler Classics. I brought it into the shop because I know how many of you are going to love this. This is I Pledge Allegiance to the Flag. So patriotic stitching is always popular. So we did receive this. So there you go. Then Frog Cottage Designs. They're in Australia. I met her at the Needlework Expo. I popped into her shop and got to spend a few minutes with her. She's lovely. And we just got in all of the Expo items that she released. So this is Merry Christmas. Then we have Shared Laughter. Isn't that pretty? Then I really like this one. This is A Token of Friendship. Very pretty. This is my favorite. Kindness Matters. We need more of this in the world. I may add that to my stash. I really like that. And then last but not least is the mini alphabet sampler, which I think is so cute. I was thinking of stitching this for baby Colby's room in blue. So if I decide to do that, I'll let you know. But now that I've said that, I think I'm going to do it. So we have 7 of these available, not 8, because Elayne's going to take one home. But isn't that cute? I am going to do that for baby Colby. This will be a start for this week, I betcha. because I don't have very long to go, just a couple weeks if she goes that long. She thinks she's going to have the baby any day. You know, she's kind of feeling he's going to come early, but who knows? I hope he does. But okay, then what we got in today, these are brand new releases that came out overnight. So excuse the horrible printer that I have. Little House Needleworks, which is, you know, Diane, just released her one of her Christmas designs. This is Jingle All the Way. And Jingle All the Way is in the Etsy shop if you'd like to check it out. It is adorable. And it shipped. It'll ship today. So I will have this in the shop early next week. So you won't have to wait. Okay, all of these are on order and I'll have them next week. Santa's Revisited by the Prairie Schooler. We have one of them, and then this is, I don't know what the year is, I'm sorry. I think this is 2008, I'm not sure. Either way, Santa's Revisited, we have 2 different series. This series is available in the shop. You'll see it on the homepage. And then we also have the first Santa's Revisited that was out. And there, you know what? Now I know why I couldn't get this guy, because they redid this in a series of 3. So we've always carried the Prairie Schoolers by year. And then I think this is 2007 or 2006, I'm not sure. But then I noticed I couldn't get this anymore. And now I know why, because they've bundled it together in this, you know, release. So that's Santa's Revisited. So there you go. That's in the shop. And then very exciting, Blackbird Designs released 3 new reprints. I'm showing you Honeysuckle Manor. There's also 2 more. You'll find them if you go to the website. But this is Honeysuckle Manor. This is absolutely beautiful. The colors are just stunning. So you can check that out. And then there's 2 more when you go to the shop. And then Shannon Christine released Autumn Blessings. I think it's Autumn Blessings. There you go. Isn't that cute? Love those fall colors. Love the gingham pumpkin. So those are 4 designs that are coming to the shop this week. Then let me see what else I have for you. Our designer of the week is Manny Donna. So let me show you some of the patterns that I have. I'm not showing you all of them, but I'm going to show you some of them. She is located in Italy. She does beautiful, beautiful work. And I got to meet her at the expo. And I think that you guys will really like what she turns out. So, you know, I'll put the link below and you can visit the items that are available. Here are some of them. This is the 12 Days of Christmas series. So this is 1 and 2, day 1 and day 2, first day of Christmas and the second day of Christmas. So that's partridge and doves. Then we have French hens and calling birds, 3 and 4. And then we have 5 and 6, golden rings and geese Elayne. And I'm sure she's going to release the rest. And then in no random order, this is Bee Farm. So cute. Flag of Liberty pillow. December 25th pillow. This is really adorable. This is a little sewing set. This is Mrs. Claus's Goodies, little sewing set. And it includes the little buttons, and it looks like you can put something on there. Isn't that cute? These came out at the expo. This is Home Harvest Home Pillow. Nice fall stitch. Then she has seasonal pillows. So this is summer, spring, winter, and autumn. And yeah, you did see these when they came into the shop, but because she's the featured designer, Friday featured designer, I wanted to show you some of the items that are available. So I'll link some information below so that you can check her out and learn a little bit about her. And let me see what else I have. Let's talk about our giveaway. So last week, the question was, what is the largest cross-stitch piece that you've done? Oh my goodness. You have to go back and read some of the comments because I can't believe how big some of these items are that you guys have completed. I don't know what the largest one I've done. It's probably going to be my child's birth announcement that I have. It's a sampler I did when my son was born. Or actually, it was when my daughter was born. Hold 1 minute. Let me go grab it so I can show it to you. Okay, I'm back. So I have to get this reframed because the frame broke. So let me take this out and show this to you. So all of my children are adopted. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that before. So I have 3 children. Michelle is my oldest. We adopted her at birth. We were actually in the delivery room. We were the first couple in Palm Beach County that was allowed to be in the delivery room of a birth mother. So Michelle is our oldest, and then Charlene is our middle daughter, and she we adopted through Catholic Charities here in West Palm Beach. And Charlene came home to us when she was 3 months old on December 14th. And I get emotional when I talk about her. When they handed her to me, they said, "Merry Christmas." And she is just the sweetest, most lovely young lady you could ever possibly meet. So that's Charlene. And then Andrew is our son. He's the youngest. And Andrew came to us through Children's Home Society, which is a local agency here in Palm Beach County. And Andrew was considered a special needs child at the time that he was born. And we brought him home and into our family when he was 7 weeks old. And Andrew now is going to be 30 in November. He has baby Colton, and Andrew is wonderful and perfect and outgrew all of his illnesses that he had when he was born. So we're blessed. You know, I think God puts people on this planet and women that can start a family themselves through birth. And then I think God picks people that he wants to have raise other people's children that just can't raise their own. So I like to think that, you know, despite the challenges I had in not being able to have a child through birth, that God blessed me with these 3 beautiful kids who are now blessing me with grandchildren. So how cool is that? So this was on the back. This says September 14th, 1991, to my beautiful daughter, Charlene Marie, on your 2nd birthday. I love you, love mommy. So this is called The Legacy of an Adopted Child. I can't read it to you because it's upside down, but I don't know if you've ever seen this before. I'll go slow if you're interested in reading it. And I'm sure that if you go online, you can probably, oh God, I don't know that my arms are long enough. I'm sure if you go online, you can probably find this sentiment. So I need to get this reframed. I don't even know that I would trust anybody at this point. So anyway, that's my biggest piece. And I'm sorry I share a little bit of personal stuff with you guys, but you know, you were going to know my kids were adopted the minute you saw that, right? The Legacy of an Adopted Child. So there you go. So go back and read everybody's comments. You're going to find, you know, so many folks that have big pieces. And, you know, I think it's kind of fun. So I'm going to tell you who our random comment picker winners are this week, and then I'll tell you what the question is next week. So if I call your name, then what you need to do is 3 things. You need to subscribe to the channel. You need to like the video. 4 things. You have to be over 18, and you have to comment below. So last week's winners are Alice Park, Glee Hanson, Debbie Guest, Barb Yerke, Sheila Loves Greg 34, Deb Neal, D. Obleman, and Janice Boyd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 8. So congratulations, ladies. Thank you so much for commenting. And if you send me your email address to info@anabellas.net, I will get your happy mail right out to you. So this week, I thought the question would be, if you could only put 3 things in your project bag, what would they be? So what are 3 cross-stitch items that you absolutely cannot live without? I want to know. So let me know, comment below. Let me know if you're interested in pattern 1, 2, or 3. Please don't use the word giveaway or free or anything like that. Just put 1, 2, or 3. And this is what we have this week. We have 2. This is number 1, fall pin cushions. Aren't those beautiful? It does not include the pins, just the pin cushion pattern. So 2 of those, that's number 1. Number 2, Merry Christmas mason jar. I have 2 of these. I love this. Or comment number 3, I have 4 of these. This is A Year of Gnomes, October. So there you go. What are the 3 things you cannot possibly live without in your project bag? That'll be fun. Okay, some good news is we're going to have Abella Bits on Tuesday. If the fabric arrives from Stitching with the Housewives, Priscilla and Chelsea's Stripes has shipped from Henry Glass. I got the notice yesterday, and it will be here. If it's not here on Monday, it'll be here on Tuesday. So if it gets here in time on Tuesday, I will do Abella Bits, and you guys will get to see right here the brand new line that Priscilla and Chelsea from Stitching with the Housewives have released. And as a side note, in case you didn't know, we do carry all of Priscilla's Pretty Plaids and all of Chelsea's checks, which is really fun because they make great fabrics for your cross-stitch finishes or sewing projects or quilting projects. So anyway, that's all I have for today. Again, I want to thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and for sharing, this channel with your stitchy friends and your quilting friends and your paper crafting friends. We're very, very close to hitting 2,000 subscribers, and we're going to do a big giveaway. So if you're so inclined, please spread the word. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook. And if you love Pinterest, I am all over Pinterest. So feel free to, follow me there. I've got a lot of boards, so it might be a little bit overwhelming. I've been pinning for, since Pinterest came about. So there's thousands upon thousands of pins, but, and I've got a lot of followers on Pinterest. So I'd love to have you, join me there as well. Please join our Facebook groups. We would love to see the progress that you're making on all of the things that you're quilting and stitching. We've got quite a few groups. You can pick and choose, or you can just join our main VIP group, which is Anabellas, and those links are below. So from me and from my girls and from my family, I hope you guys have a great week and you get to do all of the things you love and enjoy. And I will see you on Tuesday. If not, I will see you back here on Friday. Thanks so much. Bye.